Digestion. Highlights of the lesson. Students will be able to name the five senses. Different types of teeth. Structure of the teeth. States of digestion. We learn. What are these pictures showing? Ever wondered why you need to chew your food? Chewing is the first step in the digestion process, breaking down large bites into smaller, more manageable pieces. Find out how your teeth work together to prepare your food for the next adventure in your body. Once your teeth have done their job, what will happen to the food we eat? Our teeth are an important part of our body. Our teeth help us to bite, tear, and grind food. Our teeth also give shape to our face. They also help us to smile and speak. The first stage of digestion starts from mouth. We get two sets of teeth in our lifetime: temporary teeth and permanent teeth. Temporary teeth. The temporary teeth are also called milk teeth. A newborn child has no teeth. Milk teeth begin to grow when a baby is about 6 months old and continue to grow for 3 years. We get 20 milk teeth in all. 10 in the upper jaw and 10 in the lower jaw. Permanent teeth. Milk teeth begins to fall one by one between the ages of 6 to 12. The teeth that grow in place of milk teeth are called permanent teeth. There are 32 permanent teeth. 16 in the upper jaw and 16 in the lower jaw. Kinds of teeth. We have 4 kinds of permanent teeth: incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. The shape of each tooth helps it to carry out different functions. Incisors. The chisel-shaped 4 front teeth in both the upper and lower jaws are called incisors. Incisors are flat but sharp at the ends. They help us to bite and cut food into smaller pieces. Incisors are the first teeth that a child gets. Canines. On either sides of incisors, there are sharp and pointed teeth. These are called canines. There are 4 canines, 2 in each jaw. They help us to tear food into pieces. Premolars. There are 8 premolars, 4 in each jaw. They grow next to canines. They are wide and have ridges in them. They help us to cut and grind food. Molars. On either sides of premolars, there are 12 molars, 6 in each jaw. They are wider than premolars and have more ridges in them. They help us to crush and grind food before we swallow it. Structure of tooth. Each tooth has two main parts, the crown and the root, separated by a thin narrow neck. The crown is the top part of the tooth. It is seen above the gum. The root is the lower part of the tooth. It cannot be seen as it is inside the gum. It holds the tooth firmly in place. The neck is surrounded by the gum. A tooth has three layers. The outer white layer is called the enamel. The enamel is the hardest part of the body. The middle layer of the tooth that is slightly yellow is called the dentine. This is softer than the enamel. The innermost layer of the tooth is called the pulp. The pulp is soft and has blood vessels and nerves. The nutrients reach the tooth through these blood vessels. Do you know? The human mouth contains more bacteria than there are people on earth. Taking care of teeth and gums. Healthy teeth are a part of a healthy body. Our teeth, along with the tongue and saliva, help us to chew food so that it can be swallowed and digested easily. We should take care of our teeth. Brush your teeth twice a day, once in the morning and once at night before going to bed. Gently massage the gums with a finger. Use dental floss to clean between the teeth. Clean your tongue also to remove germs. Rinse your mouth after every meal. Do not use pins or sharp objects to clean your teeth. Healthy diet for healthy teeth. What we eat determines the health of our teeth and gums. Food rich in calcium such as milk, yogurt, cheese, almonds, and eggs keep the enamel of our teeth strong. Fibrous foods such as vegetables and fruits help to keep our teeth and gums strong. Food rich in vitamin C and D make our teeth strong. Foods such as oranges, lemons, tomatoes, and broccoli are rich sources of vitamin C. Vitamin D is present in fish, wheat, and eggs. We should avoid sugary food. Sugar stays on the teeth for a long time. It allows germs to grow. Soft drinks, such as colas, damage the enamel of our teeth. Healthy habits for healthy teeth. Crunchy foods such as apples and carrots brush away food particles from the teeth, just like toothbrush. The saliva produced when we eat an apple or carrot washes away bacteria and food particles. The fibrous fruits or vegetables also stimulate our gums and keep them healthy. A dentist is a doctor who takes care of gums and teeth. We should visit a dentist once in 6 months. The dentist checks our teeth for cavities. He also checks our gums. Regular visits to a dentist can help to prevent damage to our teeth and gums. Formation of cavities. If we take good care of our teeth, we can save them from decaying. When we eat, bits of the food remains stuck to the teeth. These can cause growth of germs. If we do not brush our teeth properly, a sticky layer called plaque develops on the teeth. Plaque is made up of bits of food, saliva and germs that live in the mouth. These germs feed on the bits of food stuck in the teeth and produce acids. Over the time, the acids eat through the enamel and make a hole called cavity. If the cavity is not filled in time, it can cause further decay. When the germs attack the dentine and reach the pulp of the tooth, they cause severe pain. Tooth decay also results in bad breath, bleeding gums, and indigestion. It may even cause the tooth to fall out. The second stage of digestion. The digestion system. The nutrients stored in the food we eat cannot be used by our body as they are. They have to be broken down into a simpler form. The process of breaking down of nutrients into a simpler form so that our body can absorb them easily is called digestion. The group of organs that work together to digest food forms the digestive system. The organs of the digestive system are the mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, pancreas, liver, and large intestine. Together they form alimentary canal. Mouth and food pipe. The process of digestion begins in the mouth. You have learned how healthy and strong teeth are important for chewing food and breaking into smaller pieces. Have you noticed how your mouth waters when you smell or see food? The liquid produced in the mouth is called saliva. When we eat food, the tongue helps to mix the food with the saliva and soften it. This makes it easy for the teeth to chew the food and break it into smaller pieces. Saliva also begins to break down the starch, carbohydrates present in the food into soluble sugar. The food then passes into the food pipe. The food pipe is also called the esophagus. From the food pipe, the food enters the stomach. Stomach. The stomach is a hollow, muscular bag-like structure. The strong muscles of the stomach churn the food into even smaller pieces. The digestive juices, including hydrochloric acid in the stomach, help to break down the food into a simpler form. Food is stored in the stomach for 3 to 4 hours before it reaches the small intestine. Small intestine. From the stomach, the food passes into a long coiled tube called the small intestine. Here, the food mixes with digestive juices from the small intestine, liver, and pancreas. The food is now completely digested. The nutrients in the food are absorbed by blood vessels in the walls of the small intestine. The blood then carries the nutrients of the digested food to the different parts of the body. Large intestine, rectum, and anus. The undigested food in the small intestine passes into the large intestine colon. The large intestine absorbs water from this undigested food. What is left behind is a semi-solid waste called feces. This moves to the rectum and passes out of the body through the anus. Do you know? The liver is the largest gland that secretes bile juice that helps in digestion of fats. Need for chewing food well. We should chew our food well before swallowing it. Chewing helps to break down large pieces of food into smaller ones, making it easier to digest. If we do not chew our food well, large pieces of food can take a longer time to get digested. Our mouth produces saliva when we chew food. Saliva contains digestive juices that begin the process of digestion when it mixes with the food. Saliva also cleans our teeth by washing away bits of food in the mouth. The muscles of our mouth get exercised when we chew food. Also, the longer we chew, the more time it takes to finish a meal. This prevents overeating. We can enjoy the taste of our food when we take the time to chew it. Need for water. Water is essential for the body. It helps the body to digest food properly. It helps to remove waste from the body. Water also helps to maintain the temperature of the body. We should drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water. When our body is properly hydrated, more water is absorbed by the large intestine. This keeps feces soft and easy to pass. Let's recall. We get two sets of teeth in our lifetime: temporary teeth and permanent teeth. Teeth help us to eat and speak. They give shape to our face. An adult has 32 teeth. There are 8 incisors, 4 canines, 8 premolars and 12 molars. Each tooth has two main parts, the crown and the root, separated by a thin narrow neck. A tooth has three layers: enamel, dentine, and pulp. Brush your teeth twice a day, once in the morning and once at night before going to bed. The organs that help in digestion is called the digestive system. The organs of the digestive system are the mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, liver, pancreas, and large intestine. Water helps the body to digest food properly. Glossary: Milk teeth. Temporary set of teeth in young children. Incisors. Cutting teeth. Canines. Tearing teeth. Plaque. A sticky layer of saliva, bits of food and germs on the teeth. Cavity. A hole in the enamel of the tooth caused by germs. Digestion. The process of breaking down of food into a simpler form. Esophagus. The food pipe.